The first thing we want to do for card number 4 is take a look at these cuts for the triangles. These are going to be the same as we did in the previous card. So we're going to use our ruler and our pencil and determine the measurements for these pieces, and then use our trimmer to cut them out. Next, we are adding some stamping of the stitch lines to the shirt collar. This adds such a fun little detail or texture to your card. Don't forget, you can pause this video at any time so that you can complete a step. Look how fun that is. Next, we're going to stamp our pocket. Don't forget to season your new stamp sets. Here I'm showing you a reminder of the 2 of my favorite ways to season a stamp set, and we're going to go ahead and stamp that thank you on the pocket. There is also a little heart that we're going to add underneath. Next, we're going to clean our stamp with our Stamp Chamois, which is super nice, chemical free. All you need is water. And then we're going to stamp our pen here. Again, I'm seasoning my stamp set, inking it up real good. And you'll notice that when I stamp it down, I hold it for just a second. That gives time for the ink to transfer to your paper. Often we want to just stamp down and pick up too quick, and it doesn't give our ink enough time to transfer to the paper. Now we're going to stamp our buttons. And let's not forget the stitch lines. Hopefully I remembered those. Here we go. I know on one of the previous cards I forgot the stitch lines. Now we're ready to adhere down our piece with the buttons. I did realize that if I wouldn't have glued the shirt collar down all the way, it would have been a little bit easier, but I just lifted the edge up a little bit, no problem. And you'll see here I'm adjusting it because I can't put anything straight these days, my friends. Anybody else have that issue? I'm so challenged with that lately. Now we're going to add in our pen and our pocket. I did put the pen down, and then you'll notice that I am adding some foam tape behind it. Once we have that in place, next we'll be ready to add in our glasses. What a fun touch this is. I know my husband always has his reading glasses in his pocket. Lastly, we're going to add some bling because we cannot forget the bling. It adds just the right touch to this card. Look at how fun this is. Before I move on to the Creative Design Studio card, I wanted to show you about stamping this pen and adding the liquid glass to both the pen and the glasses. Such a fun technique because pens usually are kind of shiny, right? And our glasses, well, why shouldn't they have liquid glass on them? Such a fun technique. So I'm just showing you that here. I would add the liquid glass to the glasses, the pen, and even the buttons. Super fun. Now we are ready to grab our black glitter paper because we are going to do this one a little bit different, right? For the Creative Design Studio, we're going to have our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of black glitter paper. We're going to adhere that down to the front of our card. Now, because the Close to My Heart paper is two-sided, I felt that the other side was really busy, so I'm going to use this black and white burlap looking side for the Creative Design Studio. I am going to add the toffee piece here to the edge, but I am not stamping the buttons on it this time. We're going to go ahead and stamp our pocket just like we did previously. You'll notice when I ink my stamp, I give it a tap, a good twist, and tap in my ink for the best ink coverage. Make sure you have your cushion underneath and give it a nice stamp, giving it a second to allow the ink to transfer to your paper. When you give that twist in your ink, you want to make sure that you always end with a tap. Otherwise, when you stamp your image, it's going to look smeared from the twisting in your ink pad. Now we're going to stamp our pen, but this time I chose to stamp it in a different color other than black. So I grabbed my papaya ink and used that instead. Look at how fun this looks with the papaya ink on that pen, right? Our pens in our pockets come in all different colors. So fun. And wait till I add the liquid glass to it. It probably would have been better to add the liquid glass before I adhered it down, but honestly, I wanted to finish the card and I didn't want to wait till it dried to finish my video for you here today. So you'll see I went ahead and used some foam tape, put that pocket down, and I'm going to add the liquid glass here shortly. I didn't add the liquid glass to the glasses, but as I showed earlier in this video, I think that that would be super cute to add the liquid glass to the glasses. I sat and looked at this card for a minute, trying to decide if it needed anything else, but quite honestly, card number 4, per the workshop instruction, had a lot going on, so it was kind of busy, so I liked the simplicity of turning the paper over, and I decided that all it really needed was the few gold gems added to it for a finishing touch. Now, look at the shine of that liquid glass. How fun is that? I hope that you have enjoyed card number 4, and we will see you up next with Barbara's layouts. Have a great day, my friends.